Again, I just
I mean,
reset
it's
the
a
whole
smart
show.
gun for this one.
All right, I see us on. We're good?
This lighter.
All right.
Okay.
Sorry about that, y'all. We're going to try this one more time. If it happens again, then I need you guys to bear with us. I mean, this is like, we never had this issue here before. And you're making everything go out, huh?
Damn, everything's going out.
I'm shutting lights off left and right over here.
Yo, man, that is, honestly, man, if
Deftone's going to be kind of impressed with us, I think.
Steph Toe might give us backstage passes to all the shows. After this one, he might just be like, yo, that's it. He's like, he's give us the Wiener Schnitzel fast food pass for a year.
Dog.
Sorry about the delay in between these shows. Y'all can explain what happened.
Oh, dude.
All right, so
It's real common on tinfoil hats, so I'm real used to it. But I mean, I'm glad it happened live, and some people recognized it. Shit gets
somebody
wild.
said Q ain't on his bag.
What up?
Yo, by the way, that wow.
Oh yeah, go ahead. I ain't offended.
No, Paul, we wouldn't be
No.
canceled. If
I told you we only use that for fucking cholos, bro.
Someone did call him out
Not
though.
every
Someone
day
was like,
someone
"Oh,
does.
another white guy. Why? Check him."
At the airport, I do it every time. I don't walk through that motherfucking cancer machine.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You have the option to not go through it?
Yeah, most people don't know that. You say, I need to opt out.
Yeah, Sam does
Okay,
it too.
stand aside.
They'll
I
make you
never
wait.
go
They
through
make
that
you
shit.
wait like a
Yeah.
motherfucker though.
There's
If you're running
sometimes
late,
20
if you're
minutes,
running
yeah.
late for your flight, don't opt out. I looked at Sam and I'm like, bro, come on, dog. You're not gonna die. And he'll sit there and we're like running late, and sometimes he'll take the L and he'll get the cancer. He calls it. You're gonna make me get the cancer. I'm gonna get cancer
He's
for
not
this
wrong
flight.
there. Yeah. I mean, it's literally reproducing every cancer cell in your body.
I mean, it's kind of crazy how it tells you, like, if you have a pacemaker, you're pregnant, don't go in here. Other than that,
Other than that, get
you're
fucked
safe.
up.
Let's
Get
go.
fucked
Get fucked
Other
up.
than
Come
that,
in
like,
here.
get fucked up.
Handle it.
Is that a reason because that can kill the baby or what?
Yeah, fool. Obviously, it's gonna make them retarded.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh, my bad.
Well,
No.
I didn't
Trigger words.
Trigger word.
What do you mean? We say that shit all the time. You say wait
We
words.
gotta be real careful lately. Yeah, we're on rocky territory right now, dude.
All right.
Yeah, Xavier, stop being
Well,
such
actually,
a fucking
we're
fascist.
on flat territory.
Xavier, you're such a fascist. That's it.
Hey, we got mountains, hills, and
Oh
rivers,
yeah,
man.
it can still be rocky.
Come on.
So, I gotta ask you, what's your? I don't really fuck with the ocean, bro. I don't like the water.
Okay.
I don't fuck with it. Like, what's the deal? What
It
goes
really
on
doesn't
there?
like the water. It can't
Under
swim.
the ocean?
Yeah, like, I always think, like, I believe what Sam Tripoli said. That's where God put his mistakes at, or whatever it is. I feel like there's a lot of crazy shit there.
Never heard him
Like,
say that.
you know what I mean? And it's
You know, I've never really investigated under the ocean. I have seen a documentary once. It was on like Discovery or A&E, and the guy that said this on the show apparently was taken out. I don't know. I can't validate that, but he was in a submarine and he was trying to go down as far as he possibly could, and there was like he'd look, and it was on television. So you can see it on YouTube. It's like another river underneath the ocean now.
damn,
Like
like a current.
yeah, something new, like a new river, like it looks like you're gonna jump in someone's pool.
Yeah.
It was crazy. So he tried to penetrate it with the submarine, and it just kept bouncing off. He couldn't, but with this motherfucking submarine, it does nothing. It just bounced off. He couldn't get in. So I don't know, man. I think, in my opinion, we're in a realm. You know, we're in a created realm, and we're here for a reason. I think not everybody knows what the reason is, but and that's why they manipulate the mind, because as soon as they get your mind and sell you on you ain't shit and all this is random and you came from monkeys and it's a big bang exploded, which by the way was also invented in 1920, right around the same time Rockefeller changed all the books.
The Big Bang Theory.
The Big Bang Theory was invented by a Catholic priest,
Yep. Catholic
George
priest.
Lemaitre.
So it was a Catholic fool that said, "Hey, dinosaurs got blown up."
Yeah, we came from a big bang. We exploded from nothing. So again, people are bullshit. Look it up. This isn't thousands of years old. All these fucking bullshit stories. It's new.
After Dylan touching little kids, you're like, oh, the Earth's fucking, it's a big bang.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you gonna believe that, fool?
Well, here's my opinion on why they did it a Catholic priest. They didn't want to say it was a scientist or a government guy.
got the most minds under control at that time, right?
Possibly, and also I feel as if it was an easy way to get flat Earth out, because they could just group every flat earther into they're just the religious people. They're just religious. So let's bring a priest forward so we can at least convert half of those people. because a Catholic priest said it was a Big Bang. So maybe some of these religious flat earthers would convert over. That was their only hope. Again, that's my opinion, but from my research, that's what it looks like. And Einstein was basically passing the torch to this clown, George Lemaitre, this priest. Einstein and him were homies, bro.
So none of these, like, what do you, like, people like Einstein and Tesla, were they just, like,
Tesla was
important?
a legend. No, Tesla was very important. That's why they shut him up. Most of the world, if you walk up to them, they don't know who the fuck that guy is.
They stole all his paperwork.
Because Elon owes Tesla, do you think he's a bad dude?
No, I don't like Elon. He's a fucking fraud. But Elon took the name Tesla.
Okay. Other than him buying Twitter, because that's a good move.
We'll see.
A popping Twitter account. That's all he wants.
Dude, I want Twitter to be what Twitter was supposed to be. A fucking shit show, not fucking
I can never trust
censor.
anyone again with what's going on in the world. So, I mean, that's your choice. But for me, man, Elon took the name Tesla so he can change the history of the name Tesla. They want people to hear the word Tesla and think of the stupid fucking car that's controlled by the internet.
Tesla wanted to
Good luck
give
with that one.
free electricity to the whole
it's like
world.
what they did when with certain black hashtags during times they just fucking were like, oh, we'll just cover it up, or like
With something else.
like Black Panthers. You know what I mean?
Correct.
Yeah, they did that with the before you could just like look at the hashtag and there'll be like a lot of proud black people be like, yeah, we used to fucking do something meaningful,
Now
and
they turn
then
it into
now
a comic
Disney
book.
got behind it, and you can't find one fucking hashtag of a motherfucker going like this.
Correct.
Even though that's where the fucking term started and that's where it was inspired from.
Correct.
You know, from the original comic book writers.
It's a very good situation to compare it to, though. Yeah, no, but it's the same shit. They do and they do it the other way too. Like I was telling you guys, the North Pole. Most people, when they think of North Pole, they say Santa Claus, North Pole. That's why they created that bullshit lie. Okay, that's another new lie, by the way. But Santa Claus, they had to. They had to make everybody think the North Pole is some fantasy fairy tale land. And then when you watch a documentary on Discovery on the North Pole, it's just some guy on the ice sheet and he's like freezing. Who's gonna be like, let's go?
Yeah.
Like, you know? So it's the center of the earth. It's the center of the level plane of existence we live on.
I always do wonder that, because the idea of the North Pole, when presented to you as a young kid, it's even in fucking movies and everything, it's like, oh, that's not a real place. You can't go there. That's not a real place. That's where Santa lives. Like, and everybody eventually finds out Santa's a fucking fake, you know what I mean, or whatever it is, and it's a fairy tale. But nobody ever sees like, yo, what about that place you said where like he lives? Like, was that a real place? Like, it's on the map.
They want you to even forget that the North Pole exists. They want it out of your fucking vocabulary, bro. That's why they changed all the maps. Now you go to Google Earth and zoom in on the North Pole. There's nothing there.
Do you believe in Atlantis?
In what sense?
Like that it's like supposedly like an ocean fucking city or something like
lost
that.
I was there.
Yeah, like a
definitely.
lost
I believe in multiple Atlantises.
Yeah, like so you think there's more than one?
I think there's a lot more land.
Like of lost cities where they might be underwater or whatever it is.
Yeah, I don't know about the fantasy involved. And again, they could have created Atlantis for that reason. So when people talk about more land, they go, what, like Atlantis and then some fairy tale type of thing, maybe? But to be honest, there's, in my opinion, there's more land. They've been hiding it for a long time now. Almost 100 years. It's been on a, it's one of those things where everybody can admit that all throughout history, period, countries, they fight over land. That's all we know about our history. If it's not a false history, is like, there's always fighting over land, especially during the exploration days, right? But
well, that's what war used to be.
That's pretty much all it was.
Like when I was a little kid, we found out, and I found out we were going to war with Iraq. I legit thought one day that was gonna be the new fucking state.
There was gonna be McDonald's here.
Like the 52nd state. Like, yeah, I thought it would be McDonald's, 52nd state. All of a sudden, it's Puerto Rico. We don't want to go there, but it's there. They're like, that's literally what, because that's what war used to be. When you used to go to war with someone, you fought for life and death, because if they came in here, they're gonna rape and pillage your fucking wife and kids. Now we just sit there and want to give them democracy.
You really thought they were gonna have a McShawarma and shit? Like,
I legit thought they were gonna fucking give you a discount as a U.S. citizen on a flight to fucking Iraq and Afghanistan. We're like, yo, it's ours.
If that would have happened, however, like how Family Guy presented it, that it gets just magically transformed, it would have taken fucking years, bro. Like, you know how fucking empty that shit is? They gotta build pipelines. They gotta fucking have these like you gotta teach these fools to like not fucking hit women. You know what I mean? Like you gotta
See,
fucking.
okay, see, but that's where you're wrong. You used to not have to teach them. You should just fucking kill them. Came in and killed people. Oh, you don't want to follow my rules? Adios. You don't go in there and fucking.
You just can't treat it that way because it's a third world country, bro.
No, but what I'm trying to say is that what was war. What war was. You went in there and raped and pillaged, and if you didn't listen, and you know who they kept? The engineers, the scientists. They kept the smart people, and they were like, if you want to live, you gotta.
I would have just lied and said I was a doctor.
Fucking,
I would have been like,
Genghis Khan did what he did because he fucking kept the people he needed around.
You know, like if I wasn't a doctor though, they would have told me it's like, yeah, you're a doctor, and I would have been like, let me operate on the most expensive person, dead bitch. I would have been like, oh, you guys can kill me now. I'm like, fuck whoever was in charge.
Okay, so both you guys know, obviously, that they've always fought over land. That's just War 101.
Yeah.
So, but imagine finding a whole shit ton more land and new continents. Now, instead of fighting over it, they started the New World Order.
What if the things that live there put up way more of a fight than the natives did, or whoever the fuck we took over this land?
Yeah, I know. I don't want to speculate on who's over there because we can't go check.
I don't think they're fucking beings. I don't think they look like us. I think that's where fucking cryptids and all this other shit comes from. Because like,
it's very possible. It's very possible.
If I had to like really like be like, hey, that's where they come from, they probably crossed that wall. How do you know fucking Bigfoot didn't fucking get over and said, hey, I fucking got over. I'm stronger.
No, now Sasquatches are real though. They're not fake. I know that. That's a hard one.
You think they're real, like a gorilla type?
I've heard them. I've smelled them.
You've heard them?
Yes.
You smell one?
No, they smell like it's like a sulfur death smell wherever they rest their beds.
Like a homeless?
Who?
Like a homeless? Well, you ever gonna Skid Row? Well, you can smell shit from right here.
1,000 times worse.
1,000 times worse?
Nah, but worse.
I was like, I don't know.
I was like, that's a lot of percentage.
You said in Texas?
East Texas.
Okay, so where were what were you doing? Walking in like the
No,
woods?
it's Flat Earth Millionaire's pad in East Texas. Tanner, my homie Tanner, he's got a nice pad in the backyard. It goes pretty deep, and then there's a big ass forest that just goes.
That's just his backyard.
Correct.
Yeah, it just leads into the forest.
Correct. And actually, the first day I ever met him out there was he didn't know how to bring it up to me. Like, he was like, I don't want, we were already cool and shit, but he was like, I don't want you judging me and shit. I'm like, nah, I'm cool. I'm open-minded, you know? That's what life's about. Be open-minded. What's up? I'm not going to judge anybody. At first, at least. And he told me about Sasquatch, and I kind of, in my head, I'm like, oh, yeah, okay. I'm like, yeah, I don't know. He's never lied to me before, but I was like, yeah, that's a stretch. But I didn't want to admit that. I'm just keeping it to myself. Then he throws a bonfire out. He's like, just chill, be quiet. You'll eventually hear him, and hopefully we see something. And
so
all of a
he's
sudden,
used to seeing them.
They live bad. We long story. Huh?
It's a tribe of Sasquatches or just one?
Oh yeah, it's not just one.
I thought they were solo dolos. I thought they.
No, but I'm saying like, so you're saying it's like if it's a tribe, they operate like apes. Yeah, I'm saying like it's maybe.
Like the ancients said they were telepathic. The ancients have always said.
But I'd be scared.
Interdimensional.
I don't know, but it felt like chill. I mean, as soon as you heard the noise, like that, it's like, what the fuck is over there?
It sounds
and
like
he's just like, shh, they're here. I'm like, fuck, dude, like this guy's not fucking kidding. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, okay, to me, I'm like, there's a dog over there. It's cool.
You didn't want to start filming?
No, they would go away, bro.
Oh yeah,
they would have already probably, according to some.
So it's known that they know technology because you know how they have those deer catchers. What are those called? Do you know what those things are called?
I know what you're talking about though.
They're like the hunters use it for the deer. Technically, supposedly, because everyone says like we should have already caught one with all those. I
heard they could hear those.
They can hear them. They can feel the frequencies, and they obviously go around them. I mean, obviously, who the fuck knows? Well, but that's the logic on why we haven't caught them on one of those cams.
This is one of the first times in my life I can say something.
Trail cams. That's what it's called.
Yes.
Trail cams.
I'm 100% convinced they exist without seeing it. And generally, I'll say 99.9999999. But it doesn't, dude. I heard it. You feel it. Energy doesn't lie. I don't give a fuck who says otherwise. Energy does not lie. I felt it. I heard it.
Like, was it that feeling that you get before a roller coaster? Like that nervousness? You're like, oh shit, here it comes.
Way fucking more.
Oh, dude, I would have.
Way more. And I try to keep my composure.
It probably feels like that feeling when I overdid it on coke. When I was like, dude, I don't know, I might die today. Like, remember, like That's probably, I don't know, the way you described that's intense.
No, you know what, man? And it's like, it's one of those things where I feel like new flat earthers won't talk about the flat earth because the feeling of being judged. And I felt like I could relate to that when I want to talk about Sasquatch or somebody, because like I'm not trying to, you know, I don't want to just be like, oh yeah, every conspiracy is real. It's not that every conspiracy is real. It's that most conspiracies you need to look into. They probably minimum. You need to do some actual research.
I don't
especially
say
if it's
this.
being censored. Especially if it's being censored.
They probably don't need us, bro. They probably, that's why they.
I can't see them. I can't see them. They're far back in the
They
forest.
probably don't need us as like at all, bro. That's the reason they fucking they get around us, bro. Because like literally everything else that we have contact with, they not that they kind of need us, but it's like we kind of are the dominant species over everything we've come in contact with.
They would be dominant if they wanted to.
That's what I'm saying. So like,
if they wanted to,
but they're
they'd
like,
be
yo,
fucking
listen,
dominant.
these motherfuckers are stupid as fuck. And we could just get around them and just like get whatever we need because they must come here for something. They must live here for something.
They come,
I don't
dude.
know.
Everything that comes
Maybe
here
they're
comes
stuck.
here.
They feel they're stuck.
Dude, everything that comes here comes to get fucking human pussy.
You think that's why they
Wow,
come?
really?
Fuck
dog?
yeah, aliens come.
From the outer lands.
Anal
From
probing.
the outer lands, they come.
Everyone, yeah. Well, you come here for fucking pussy. I guarantee you, for aliens are like, what's over there?
Well, I'm
It's
sure
like
they
when-
reproduce if there's
It's
many
like when
of them.
fools try to make a blue nose pit bull, they have to go through so many
Yeah,
things. They're
fool,
like,
they gotta come over here.
We need a pink nose, and we need this one, and it's gonna make
Listen, last thing on Sasquatch, real quick.
Pussy's that good. If I was an alien, I'd come back and get it.
Oh, I don't.
Like if I
How do you
became an
not know-
alien,
how
I'm
do
like,
you-
yo,
how do you
where's
not
this
know
thing
alien
called
pussy's
Earth,
not
dog?
better?
Where's this shit? Huh?
How do you not know alien pussy's
Well,
not
they
better?
come here and pro bitches. Like,
We can't go over there.
Good point.
If you fucking got a taste of like, what if like, remember in Avatar when that fool connected to the bitch with the tail, and remember how happy
you
he
wanted to bone that? You got a little turned
I
on by
just-
that?
no, I
You were
when I
like,
saw
oh,
that-
dude,
when
if
I
I
saw
was
that-
there,
Was that
if
your
I
favorite
was
part?
there,
No,
Ethan
when I
was
saw
like,
it,
if
and
I
saw
was
it,
there.
yo, this is their most connection. I was like, what if that's what alien sex is like? You know, I was like, you're just binded, and I was like, this is some other level shit. It's like beyond fucking just sticking your dick somewhere.
Oh yeah.
You know, that just seemed like a man, like that just seemed like shrooms and sex, bro. I was like, yo,
No, I think it is.
You know, like-
I think it was a replication of humans, to be honest, because we are technically an avatar. I mean, a lot of people. I try to tell people all the time that you do not have a soul at all. You are the soul. That's who you are. The soul. That's you. You're in a temporary body, which is why they feed off of the truth and turn it into avatar. Listen, man, we're all more powerful than we think, and unfortunately, it's very hard to convince people of that because they get you so young with so much deception that it ruins your mind by the time you're an adult. Most people just don't give a fuck. That's the problem.
man, you know what's crazy, man? We called this "We Don't Canada" the same. No fucking problem. Like the moment we took your last name off of this fucking thing.
Oh,
This
Alex-
is how safe Canada is, bro. Like it is like the Canadians ain't even on here yet. It's like it's just mad safe. They're like, yo, it's good, fam, it's good.
Well, watch the film The Next Level, and you'll see I got a piece of Trudeau.
All right, so-
Trudeau is in there.
Okay, so tell us
Canada's president is
Tell
in
us
that
where
film.
can they find your films? Because I know there's gonna be a lot of motherfuckers that are watching right now. And look, there's some swarmies that come in here because that's obviously the people that Xavier brings. That's from the tinfoil world. And the people that I have is just there are a lot of they smoke just as much as this. Like you know what I mean. And they like to go down a wormhole, but they're very in the middle. It's hard to convince stoners. Like it's hard to get us to clap at concerts.
Not to me. Oh, yeah, no,
Yeah,
that.
like, so
but
that's what I'm
to
saying.
me,
So
it's
it's the
not.
same thing.
I think if you smoke weed, you're already open-minded. You'll
but
get
you
there.
just
That's the
need
lowest level of
you just
open-mindedness.
need that- you just need that
cannabis
extra
isn't
push.
bad. Yeah, but who tells you cannabis is bad for you? Who's always told you that? The government.
that's why-
now they
that's why
regulate it.
it's easy for us to
Now they
fucking
regulate it,
yeah.
and it's okay. See, it's their game they play. You could choose to keep playing it or say fuck your
I've
game.
said that. Imagine being locked up right now, and your niece calls and she's like, "Yeah, I just got back from the clinic, Uncle. How's it doing in jail?" And he got locked up for weed.
He's like, I have
Imagine that
I
fucking
have 5 marijuana pellets in my asshole.
Exactly. Imagine that phone call where you're locked
bro,
up
I
for
would-
life for weed, and your niece is calling you like, "Hey,
Fool,
dude, have you ever tried fucking
have to
OG Kush?" And he's looking at you like, "Bitch, I made Kush."
Yeah, I
You're
got
the
it.
reason you're
I'm
smoking
still
Kush,
in here
bitch.
for
Yes.
this. Yeah.
The people in jail, bro, like that's fucked up, bro. You gotta smoke
up.
asshole kush. Anything that's drugs in there, like, and like especially if you don't have no connections, it's coming out of somebody's
I'd rather
asshole.
smoke it than sniff it.
Like, it
I'd
really
rather
is.
smoke it than sniff it.
Bro, it's in a balloon.
If
You
it's
think
in an
that
asshole,
coke
I'd
is like-
rather smoke it
it's
than
gonna
sniff
smell like
it.
some kind of shit. You know what I mean? Like,
So you'd rather sniff it?
no, I'm saying like wherever the drug is coming.
I'm definitely
from,
not injecting nothing that's been in an asshole.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's all bacteria.
you're gonna
bro.
freebase the coke in jail. bro. You got no choice. You gotta make the fucking powder disappear, bro.
Oh,
All right, so where
fuck.
can they find these films? Let them know.
Yeah, you can go to thenextlevel2022.com. Or if you're already on Rockfin, especially Sam's people watching, anyone that fucks with Sam.
watch it.
Eddie's new show.
Not
too,
that I watched
ODD
it for free,
TV.
but it's on Rockfin. If you're already paying for it, it's technically free.
And
go
we're
check
Yes,
it out
so
there.
you
Yeah.
can check out the film, both of them actually. One from last year and the new one this year is on my Rockfin at Hibbler Productions, HIBBELER Productions.
Watch the first one too, by the way. This shit's great.
We're on there
Level?
too.
Thank
you.
So,
Yeah, the first
I
one.
was like, you get everything in one, man. Make sure you guys check out Rockfin, man.
Yeah, I want one question each before we wrap this up, if possible, from each of you about the flat Earth that I can answer you. Anything on top of your head, I'll answer, and I'll do it quick.
What's really if I dig and like start digging in the bottom. You know how this idea of like there's lava in the middle. What's really down there if I keep digging?
Well, the Guinness Book World Records is like right under 8 miles is the deepest hole ever dug in the history of mankind.
It doesn't
and
seem
they
that
didn't-
deep.
No, it's not, and they didn't find whatever they found they couldn't get through, so they just stopped the project, and that's that. But yet, since the 20s and 30s and 40s and 50s, and all the way till your kid now, if you have a kid in school, they're teaching you this lava molten core bullshit.
So you don't dig, huh?
It's not that I don't dig; it doesn't
No,
exist.
I'm saying no. They tell you that so you don't dig, like so nobody's
Pun
like.
intended. Yeah, they did dig, but they didn't find shit. They couldn't get through because this world's created, and they're like, "Well, we can't get through there. We can't get past there. Let's just keep the lie going because we make a lot of money off it, and we have a bunch of idiots walking the
Like I
world."
said, unless you've been to the middle of the earth, why are you telling me that's what's there? It's your fucking theory.
What about
they
certain-
literally tell you like they've been there. Like when I was a little kid, they're like, "This is Magna, this is the Magna Carta, and this is that," and I'm like, "Oh shit, we've been there." Like, "Oh well, that's cool." They've never been there. They just made it. I'm not saying it's not there, but let me know it's a theory instead
Okay,
of
so,
telling me it's
so
100%.
It's not there at all.
100% what it is.
There, like whenever there's an earthquake or something like that.
Yeah, those are tectonic plates moving.
Okay, so every
plates
time
are flat.
Those holes that crack, that hole's not deeper than 8 miles.
8 Mile? Dog,
Like
no,
you know how
that's Eminem.
there's craters in the earth, like there's certain holes, like a
Oh,
well.
I'm sure it's between us and the 8 Mile that they've dug.
But 8 miles
It's
is like the
right there.
cap, right? Like you can't go past that or what?
Nobody's gone past that.
So like every hole that is out there in the world,
You can't breathe. You can't
go
breathe.
past down 8.
I think you can't breathe. There's no oxygen. I think
I
that's
would
why
ass-
the machine stopped working. I think there's logically the machine
What
gotta
about the
stop
coal
working.
miners and all that shit? What about people that go into coals? Like
Yeah,
how
they probably
deep do
go
they
down a mile or two. Sure.
They're not going.
3, 4.
Dude,
Damn,
you know
a
how
mile
far
or two?
deep
That
8
doesn't seem
miles
that
is, dog?
deep.
Do you know how far 8 miles is? Like if you looked at an 8 mile hole, you don't know. You don't understand how deep that is, bro.
You know what? And here, I'm not saying it's real, but they put a camera down there once with audio, and you hear like
those
very,
hell noises?
very evil.
Yeah,
screams.
that shit is some crazy shit.
Oh, bro, it's like fucking creepy.
I've heard.
I don't know
that-
if it's
no,
real.
I don't like listening to that audio because
Whoa,
it's so
whoa.
fucking cringe, bro.
That shit. Ooh.
Yeah, no, this is it's called like and it's like from old school radio. You can hear it, and it's like they have no like. It's like he said, this is when this shit was live, and they fucking
They
had
put the rope all the way down the 8 miles, and with a recorder, and the shit you hear was
It's
where
like-
you can't go through. That shit was.
like,
I don't know what the
screams.
fuck
It's
that
like-
was.
It's fucking weird, bro. Like,
It's
it's very
heard that
cringe.
shit.
fuck that.
And if you,
I don't want to hear it ever again.
If it's fucking made up, like a movie, when you
It
hear
could be.
screams in a movie, no, when you hear it though,
The noise could
if
be,
I see a
not
movie,
the
like
whole.
I don't get
That's
that.
real.
I don't get that feeling where like my fucking hair stand up. But if I listen to that audio, bro, like just thinking about it, like
The
I'm
energy-
getting my
the
fucking
energy,
yes.
you'll-
And that's what I'm telling you. Like when it's real shit, it's like if I watch an exorcism video. Like I'd fucking practice Santeria, bro. Like I'd be real as my godbrother in that. You know what I mean? So like I know how real that spiritual shit can be.
Yes.
So like
That's why they make movies.
yeah, so dealing with it, and when I see actual footage as compared to seeing the exorcism of Emily Rose,
There's a difference.
there's a difference. And when I see the real footage, I have to literally go close the computer sometimes because I'm like, I can't.
You're like,
this is too much.
Because you're a
I
good-hearted
know- yeah.
person. You're not evil.
Okay, yeah,
If
yeah.
you're evil, you'll be like more.
By the
be
way,
like, yo,
anybody
come
who
through the screen.
wait up, and anybody
Yeah.
who's talking about the Marina Trench being 124 miles, yes, that's not a hole we made though.
No, that's not a hole.
That's a
trench.
fucking yeah. That's
my
what.
God.
If you made a hole from there down 8 miles, then that would be a hole.
A hole going straight down. Did someone say the trench?
Yeah, the
Somebody
trench.
said-
Like if
somebody-
someone because the trench is 124 deep, they're like, oh,
Somebody
that's a
asked
hole.
something
That's
stupid,
not a
like, is
hole.
that
We
what
didn't
you
make
call
that hole.
8
That's just
mile,
how.
8
That's
mile?
huh?
That's what they call 8 Mile.
Somebody's like, that's why 8 Mile was a good movie, huh?
Yeah,
So
they don't want you to know
stupid.
about 8 Mile. No, that's a real street in Detroit. So
Stupid, bro. Like,
outside of
Hey, Mile is a real movie. That's just gangster as fuck. I don't care what anyone says.
Stoner,
I like 8 Mile.
it's not a gangster film.
It's a gangster movie, though.
Goodfellas is a gangster film, okay?
No, like, 8
not
Mile was
fucking 8
gangster.
Mile.
yeah, 8 Mile's
okay?
not gangster,
When
but 8
someone
Mile was
fucks
good
your-
when it came out.
I don't know. It's pretty gangster for me, bro. I grew up in like the 90s.
That's just because your mom
When my
didn't want
parents
you to
took
watch
me,
it.
when my parents took me, I was like, that's gangster as fuck, bro. I'm glad I don't live there.
Yeah,
Bro.
Detroit's. I'm from Chicago, but Detroit is.
All right,
rough.
Xavier, get your question. I asked
Oh.
mine. I asked
You
I
mine.
want one
answer
more
it?
question?
Yes, you did.
Oh, did you learn something?
I learned a lot today.
8 Miles is
Yeah,
the record.
Like, I can run 8 miles straight ahead, but if
But
you...
why are they
if-
teaching everyone that there's all this bullshit in the center?
So they
Because
don't
the
dig.
whole thing
So you
is a
don't,
lie.
So you don't dig, bro. So nobody ever becomes curious. Like, you don't want the lava to come out.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, well,
But what about
You don't wanna
volcanoes,
burn
though?
yourself.
What is that? What are those, like, Earth's pimples?
I didn't create the earth. You gotta ask the creator, homie. I
Yeah.
didn't create. Why don't you ask me about a flower? I don't know shit about a flower. It
Yeah.
just grows. I don't fucking know.
I'm
A
just-
volcano
yeah.
just erupts.
All right, here's my question.
I didn't create it. I don't know.
And this is the only one where I kind of fuck around because I don't know if you believe in the moon. You might be like, oh, I do believe in the moon, and that's how that works.
What about believe in
the
moon?
tides?
The tides.
The tides. Like the moon, like the wave tides. That has nothing to do with the Earth. Like
Yeah, it does. In my opinion, it has to
Is
do
the
with
moon-
it has to do with the sun and moon. The sun is electricity, okay, and the moon is its own light. I would assume from research it's some sort of plasma type of vibe up there. It's not a fucking rock. It's an actual light. You can do a temperature measurement and put a thermometer in this cup and put it under the full moon, and then put a thermometer in this cup and put it underneath your grill or somewhere else in the shade. The one under the moonlight's going to be way colder after a couple hours because that's giving off a cold light. The sun is giving off electricity. And what that does is like a positive negative. Think of a battery. It's only the salt water that gets affected by. Salt water, again, think about it like a chemistry style where it's salt water, then you got two energy forces, a positive, negative, and salt water. It's as the force of the sun and the electricity are going around the earth, it's moving it with it. It's right underneath the salt water. That electricity is zzz, and it's moving the salt
That is
water
weird
with
because
it.
it only moves salt water.
Only salt water.
That
Case
is
closed
fucking
to me.
weird.
I don't give a fuck. Case
I've
closed.
never thought about that because lakes
Case
don't get
closed.
no
We're
tide.
fucking whirling, spurling, and only
It's-
salt water's moving around.
That
Yeah,
is a
okay.
trip. All right,
Okay.
I didn't. Okay, you didn't. Not that question wasn't answered, but dude, I went deep down. Like, yeah, fucking lakes don't move around with tide. They're never like, oh, dude, this shit's gonna fucking high tide because the fucking lake up.
I liked it, and I know the views on this. And like, I liked it afterwards because people are getting stirred up, and I like that. You know what I mean? People are like, there's some people saying it's like, yo, what the fuck, this guy, you don't believe him over science, and it's just like,
Science. Hold on. Science. The same science.
Oh, the guys that told you to put on a mask?
The same science
Oh, the
that made you
one-
scared to breathe your own air.
Yeah, that's
in your
crazy.
own car. That's science, right? So yeah, that science, you could take that science. That shit's going away. This world's changing with or without you. You could be on the bad guy side or you could be on the truth. It's up to
somebody
you.
just send him to Predicts podcast, and I'm like, I'm like, yo, can you imagine? It's like you're sitting there with this fucking cholo who's drinking fucking lean, like all fucking day, just you're trying to convince him, like he's gonna look at you like you're gonna blow his brain up. It's gonna just blow up.
Hey man, I flat smack tons of Uber drivers.
Flat
Anytime
smack?
I'm
That's
Uber-
funny.
Anytime I'm in an Uber, first thing I ask is about what's the bullshit going on in the world now, is what we'll call it. And as soon as they're leaning towards my side of fucking all things point to bullshit, then I'll start opening their mind up to flat Earth because they're ready.
You ever had the conversation with like those like
Every time though. Every time.
You ever
And
had
I get them. They're like, "Do you have a card? Do you have a website?" Every time.
that conversation with like one of those like foreign African dudes like you know can get jiggy with this shit.
Wait up,
'Cause
you know what's funny?
they have heavy opinions on shit.
Wait up.
So
I
when
would
you
love to
tell him
speak to anyone.
when you tell him some shit like that, I can imagine he's like, "What do you mean about these flat Earth?" Like,
Oh,
look.
I would love to speak to anybody.
This comment's hilarious.
Gotta see it.
It says this dude is brainwashed. Believed
Oh, me?
everything he was told.
Me?
Yeah. This dude is brainwashed. Believed everything he was told.
No one told me any of this. I
Like you,
I
like
found out
legit,
for
you
myself.
sat there and was like, "Nah, I'm gonna do my own research." That's crazy that person like that would be like, "Oh, he believe." I mean, don't you believe everything that? Who told you that?
Who told you? Oh my god. No comment. man.
this is not the last time you're gonna come on here, Hibbler. Like this has been.
We gotta be careful with the titles, though. Obviously.
With Steph Tone and him.
Oh,
Yeah, no.
Steph.
Oh yeah. Oh yes, please. I'm gonna fuck when we switch the set around next time.
sure he's happy
Next time
now.
you're gonna. Well, he's on tour right now, so he might be on the stage. So Steptones from the Deftones is our homie. Like he's been on. You know, we got him on tinfoil before.
He should have been
And
on your doc. I should have made it happen.
Yeah.
I didn't even cross.
So
my
Always
mind.
next year.
So, so next time when he comes on here, we're gonna have a setup for 4. I'm gonna have both of you guys just come on here and chop it up because there's no way they're gonna fucking. We're just gonna call it. We don't Deftones the same.
Is he a glober or a flat earth?
No,
Flat
he's a
earther,
We have a flat
100%.
Earth map in the kitchen.
Oh, okay. So,
Yeah, like-
so he's the smart one.
Yes, you may call it that. Yes, he calls it the strong.
X is getting there. Don't worry. And you're there soon. You just again
I
everybody.
mean, we had you on. He was pretty open. I was like, hey,
You
Hibbler
are.
coming on. He's got a doc coming on. He's like, let's do it.
I appreciate it too, but it's what people do in their mind is they're like, it's really not that important. Other shit in life's important, but it's not. It's really not. You need to know where you live and what's going on above you and why they're there and why you're here,
Yeah.
and then you can manifest your own future. You can create your own path.
I want the fucking pets from the other fucking land, so I definitely want to go there. Like I want to know.
Well,
Like,
all the
Real
stuff.
pet shit.
yeah, like I want to know what the fuck their dog is, so I can bring one back here and be like, yo, this
Well,
is mine
it
now.
starts with you. It starts with you. It starts
Like,
with everybody.
And that's fucked up. That's the only reason I want to go there, just so I could be like.
I just want you. Quick guess.
I don't know.
Why can't we go explore Antarctica? Does anyone know? Isn't that fucked up in itself, right? But it's like, okay, why
All
do
I
you
know
think?
is there's like a seed bank there.
No, it's because they're protecting the penguins.
Why
Oh, is that what they
They'll go
said?
murder cows, pigs, chickens. I don't give a fuck. They'll
Not
murder
the
dogs in
penguins?
China.
the
Not the
penguins don't
penguins?
even help the environment. They just fucking swim.
I don't even think that's their natural habitat. I think they're put there because that's the only spot anyone could go if they go to Antarctica is a little peninsula south of South America. If we could all spend 20 grand a piece to go to Antarctica tomorrow, once it's approved by the government, they probably wouldn't approve me, but they'd approve you guys. And they say, yeah, you guys could go, 20 grand a piece. And they bring you to this little peninsula right by South
And you
America.
just write the
That's
penguins.
it. You can't do shit. You're restricted. That's Area 51 times a million over there. You ain't going nowhere. The signs are in every language. You're not going anywhere, bro. So you go back and they bring you back home. There's a time limit too. So why is that treaty there? Why does every country sign the treaty that their people, their civilians can't go there? What could they possibly be hiding? Is it really about penguins?
No, it's probably not because there's a lot more beautiful animals than penguins, and they need protecting. You don't see them protecting the fucking white tigers.
What about the whales?
Yeah, you don't.
What about
see
the
it.
elephants? What about the dogs? What about the
fuck-
pigs?
What about the fucking bees that fucking pollinate the fucking oxygen that we fucking breathe? And you can't protect those motherfuckers? You mean to tell me the oxygen fucking helping producing animals are not important at all? That makes a lot of sense, bro. Like,
Yeah, but we live in a hypocritical world because people that get pissed when people murder dogs and they'd go to China, they'd fly to China to protest, they're going home eating bacon. So this whole world's just messed up.
That's it, man. You know what? Now I'm gonna say it. Alex Jones, I don't know why you fucking just did not let him talk to you about. This guy has a lot of information, and you fucking fastened. You were just obsessed with this fucking name, which is I found it funny every time you said it. But now that I fucking have had the knowledge, you deserve to give this man your time, Alex Jones. Like fucking, you deserve to come back and talk to Hibbler.
Alex Jones needs to just start talking about this, the most important truth of all time. If you claim the truth, you're a truther, you're on the side of truth, and you don't talk about the earth and the deception with Rockefeller and NASA and these treaties, you don't even want to talk about it? That's some bullshit to me, man.
You're
It can't
right,
be
man.
about truth and not at least talk, have a conversation.
That
What
is-
the fuck?
that
You
is
know?
very
It
true.
just it makes no sense. At least he was a little bit open to it at that point, but fuck that, man. Like it's one of those things where I would talk to anyone's audience. I don't give a fuck who. I could be Good Morning America. I don't give put me on there. There's fucking I will tell any audience. People will be like, "Don't go to corporate sellout companies." I don't give a fuck. I will tell their audience the truth if they want to know the truth. Doesn't matter the audience. How can I spread the message of truth unless people hear it? I'll go on any single show. But I'm very humble that X got and you got me on here to begin with because and I made Nivel. Nivel is on my website as well. It's the Spanish version of my original documentary.
What is it called, Nivel?
Nivel.
Nivel.
Yeah.
Oh, like a level.
Damn.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the Spanish version of the next
speak
level
Spanish?
is to be determined soon.
You speak Spanish?
Nah, man, very little. My stepdad is from Mexico, so I heard it a lot, so I can understand a little bit, but I'm not really.
When he yelled, he's like, "Te estoy llamando, cabrón."
I know you swore there,
Yeah.
but that's what I mean, dude. I could barely pick something like.
I just meant like I said I was like, hey, I was calling you. You know.
Oh, you
cabrón.
didn't
Yeah,
swear.
yeah.
Why did I thought cabrón?
No, the cabrón.
No,
Yeah,
cabrón
was-
is-
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
no
so
swear.
see,
Like
there you
I
go.
was- it's like me saying,
At least
like-
I knew that.
It's like I was calling you, motherfucker. But
There you go.
yeah. So all right. So where can they follow you at before we Close it out.
Oh yeah, last plug. If you want to see the film, it's just go to the next level 2022.com, the next level 2022.com, or follow me on Rockfin at Hibbler Productions.
He's also got an Instagram, so if you're on there, like most of you fuckers are,
Instagram at Hibbler Productions.
Go ask him any question.
There you go. I want to thank you for coming on. This is the last time.
Both.
And honestly, check out the documentaries. I'm not saying this is right, this is wrong. I'm just saying be open about it. That's all I'm saying. Just be open about it and get yourself different insight. It's like if the doctor tells you have cancer, like, you know,
take
tomorrow, God forbid, I'm not
second.
just going to take that doctor's advice. Me being the fucking responsible adult, I'm going to get like several second opinions as I should.
There you go.
You know what I mean? So to convince you and what works for you, because at the end of the day, that's your fucking body and you're paying somebody else to analyze you, to give you an opinion. Keyword opinion. It's not the facts. He's not saying this is exactly what you have. That's why every fucking medicine is a gamble, but that's a whole nother
I am saying, though, that at 100%, the globe is a deception. 100. There's never been nothing more 100% that I've ever looked into in my whole life.
Do your typical stoner thing. Take a couple dabs, smoke a doobie, go watch the documentary.
Oh, yeah, go watch. You should watch Level first and then the next level.
After that, you can sit there and be like, man, fuck, we don't smoke the same. Bring it on these fucking...
Yeah, because you're going to be up for days like,
either
shit.
Either you're going to say, fuck these fools, or holy shit.
You won't.
I'm a little open. I'm going to at least look into it.
Unless you're wearing a mask right now, that's a given. You won't like it. But if you don't like those, and you're like, fuck this, you'll like the film. Trust me.
You think anybody watched your dog with the mask on? Like they sat at home with their mask on, with their wife, with their mask
possible.
on.
It's possible that
and they sat there and didn't just fucking took it down when they took a drink, put it back up.
It's possible, X, that if there was a true earther out there that had a family member or friend that lives in fear of their own oxygen, and said, "We got to show you this flat Earth stuff. We have something to show you now." Then yeah, they could have sat on the couch with their mask on. But I'm gonna say probably not, though. No,
I hope not.
No,
hope not.
It's a mask-free film, so
Perfect.
There you go. We've definitely learned a lot. I'm gonna thank you once again, and we're gonna go ahead and get our second guest of the night, which is the homie Nitty Sack, straight out from Canada. He's joined by another homie. We're gonna talk to brief with Nitty, and then he's gonna let us know about what he's been up to and who he rolled up here with. But I want to thank you once again. Give it up for Hibbler up in the house, man. Definitely
thank you.
Lose some minds up in here. And we will be right back with our second guest. Can you go to like a graphic, Kate, or like just a little pause screen? Let's keep it live.
Right though, bro. Who knows what
All
to
right.
believe, man.
All right, what's up, everybody? We are back here on what is it? Back with the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast. Xavier is getting some shit done. I want to go ahead and thank special guest Hitler that came by. I am currently sitting next to I want to say this is one of the first homies that I met when I went to Canada. When I was out there doing comedy for the first time with Jason Rouse, and he's like, yo, he took me out there to see if this was for me or not. He's like, when I was in the plane, before I was in the plane, he's like, I got a friend that like reminds me so much of you. He's like, I think this is like the Canadian version of you. And I was just like, you know what I mean? I was like, okay, cool. I was like, he's like, you'll know he's gonna have weed with him. You know what I mean? And sure enough, I did a few shows out there, and I finally met you through Jason Rouse. You're a funny dude, bro, number one. And you're a hard worker, and you've accomplished a lot, bro. It's 4 years since I went to Canada, and I'm out here repping hard. You know, I fucking love Canada. Tremendously. I got the one and only. When I first introduced this dude, this is the guy I mentioned last time, the one and only Nitty Hazza. Remember when I said that? But it's actually Nitty Sack. So welcome to the podcast, Nitty. I appreciate you, bro.
My last name is Sakuja, but he brought me up as Hazza.
You know how embarrassed I felt, bro?
Yeah, bro. I literally said this guy was like, I thought he was a magician and he was gonna pull me out of his hat like a rabbit. You know?
you made like a little bit out of it too.
Good.
Like,
You
man,
deserved it.
He's like he walked up there. He was like, yeah, I wish my last name was Hazza. He's like, that'd be actually kind of cool. You know what I mean? And bro, it's been a long time since, man. And you've done so much. You've done a couple competitions. You just came back from Australia. You're with on Saturday we're gonna have the whole Canadian cast in here because on Saturday you're gonna sit in with us. My boy's out of town. What is it? Who are you with?
I'm with my boy Danny Martinello. This guy just won this San Francisco. No, sorry, I'm so high. I've been in Australia. I haven't smoked weed in a month, bro.
Damn,
So
you
like,
came here?
I'm getting high school high again. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm in fucking grade 6 smoking weed. But like, I'm with my boy Danny. He won the Seattle International Comedy Competition. He's the second Canadian to win it in the last 42 years. And we were on tour together in Australia. We're at the Melbourne Comedy Festival, and we just came back to LA. And I was like, I have to see my boy E-Zone.
I have a question. Canada sucks. Australia sucks. Which one sucks more?
Australia for sure, bro.
You're just gonna just straight out just say Canada sucks. Australia.
Bro, I'm talking about the last 2 months. The last 2 years have
Canada's
been
been sucking for a
horrible,
little
dog.
while.
Thank you. I love
Okay.
how the guy here can quote me,
look,
dog.
You know what's fucked up though is that like both of these fools or before you came, they're like, yeah, man, I can't wait to get back home.
I can't wait to get back home. Canada's beautiful, but our government sucks. That's
Yeah,
what
yeah.
this guy explained to me the right way to
Like
hate
2
it,
years
you know
ago,
what I
like
mean?
before COVID,
Canada's
Canada was
awesome.
sounded like the place to go. Like all the
Canada is
nice.
sick,
When I
bro.
visited, it was the place to go, bro. There's
That,
like,
yeah, you
But-
came back and I was like, damn, I wish I had papers.
Our government is shit right now. But yeah, I can't wait to go home, man. I haven't been home in 2 months. I fucking miss it. But I like smoking weed again, man. Has been fucking trippy.
Wait
It's
up,
a
you didn't
tolerance
smoke at all in
I
Australia?
smoked a little bit, but after a while, you're like, I smoke good weed in Canada, and I'm like, it's not even worth paying for shit weed. I'd rather not be high. You know what I mean? So I just didn't smoke. I smoked a little bit. If someone
Not even
passed
worth the
around.
hangover? Because usually when I'm out of state, it's the hangover. I was like,
It's
I just
garbage
need a
weed,
blunt
bro.
in the morning.
You're paying $100 for like a quarter of garbage.
damn,
How's the
$100
Coke?
bucks?
Coke is alright.
Coke's all right. You're also from Canada. Your Coke ain't that good either.
Well,
I don't know
you
why I'm
got-
asking
I
the
told you,
Canadian
remember?
about good
Fentanyl
Coke.
problems, bro.
Huh?
Oh, you guys have that too?
Bro, it's manufactured in Ontario.
Yeah,
Fentanyl?
yeah, it's
Yeah,
full. The
globally.
Chinese,
Yeah,
the
man.
Chinese taught them how to make it.
Canada's one of the biggest manufacturers of fentanyl, bro. Where do you think you guys getting it from?
I did not know that.
Yeah, bro.
You know what? That's probably because we stopped fucking around for a while, man. But that is crazy. You know what? That makes a lot of sense why I probably threw up when I did a fucking bump out there from this Albanian.
They're giving away fentanyl kits, testing kits at all our pharmacies and shit.
At least see that's the government. Well, right here, if you want to get your drugs tested out here, you have to go to this place where the homeless people go. At least the homeless people that care. Because there's a lot of homeless people out there that you've asked them, this is the 6th time I've OD'd. I'm addicted to fucking fentanyl. I'm like, it's crazy that they're actually, they'll be honest. They're like, I prefer my drugs to have fentanyl in it because my body craves it now.
Yeah. That's fucked, man. Your homeless problem out here is fucking.
Wait up, and you don't
Correct.
Canada has the nicest homeless problem ever, bro. Like, those fools fucking go away for the winter.
Have
If not,
you-
they die.
Have you been to Vancouver? They have a place called East Hastings Street. It's like it's like there's like 1,000, 2,000 people just walking up and down the street, but they're all high on heroin.
What?
There's opioid
epidemic,
yeah. And like everywhere else in Canada, it's usually crack, but out there it's opioids, so it's different. It's
Where's this again?
in Vancouver.
Damn, that's a really nice part too.
Yeah, exactly, because it's like it doesn't get too cold there in the winter.
See, like LA, I don't think LA has a specific drug.
Yeah, you guys.
I think it's everything.
Because you guys are so big, bro.
Well,
Yeah,
we also get new drugs, bro. We also get like you know how like we get
Flocka,
like new
remember
trends.
Flock? Remember Flocka?
Yeah, like you know how we get trends, like we
Sample drugs.
we get like new drugs.
Yeah, you're the testing ground, bro.
Yeah, and it's like they know. That's why I think the homeless out here could survive anything, bro. Like they literally like if you ever see a pregnant homeless, that's dangerous, bro. That baby's gonna be like the next Richard Ramirez. You know what I mean? Like that baby's gonna be the next.
Bro, what
There's
up? You
homeless
seen a
guys
pregnant homeless?
You've never seen that, bro?
You didn't give her $5?
I didn't know. Well, I've seen them outside the clinic that they go to go get help.
That's wild.
It's a big line, bro. You think the doctor there is fucking eager to take care
Like
of them?
that's like I sound so fucked up, but like to me that's like
pregnant homeless
Mando
person?
take care of it. Smortion, Mando. Like I'm not even saying I'm trying to say that word, but why we keeping it? Like for what?
Sometimes that baby is the reason that bitch stops doing drugs. And like I've met people that like are some of the most talented people, like beautiful chicks that like are artists, this and that, and like they'll be like, I used to have a crazy heroin problem, and my daughter saved me. You know what I mean? And like, this
Yeah,
and
but
that.
what happens when you don't save them? Now that kid's
there's
life is fucked up. I like how we have to hope it saves her.
Probably end up on Epstein's Island, bro.
Exactly, bro. What do you think happened to those kids? What do you think happens to this kid on the
Yeah,
kid
but
on
that's
Skid
not-
Row?
but I'm saying-
All sex
but what I'm
trafficking.
saying is that that's not every
But
case.
some of them become Beyonce.
Yeah, some of them become fucking diamonds
So,
in
let's,
the rough, bro.
so fuck all these thousands of them. As long as one of them becomes a Beyonce, it's worth the odds, right? Fuck it.
It's
Let's,
just not.
you
Beyonce
all
probably
right.
has great parents.
As long as we get a little bit, as long as we get the baby, as long as we get the baby out there, as long as we get the baby, it's fine,
okay,
you know.
Just because there's other ones that are fucking going through, you just can't hate on the ones that are fucking like, hey, I was fortunate enough not to get human trafficked. You know what I mean? Like, you're gonna hate on them just because they fucking made it up, bro.
I'm not hating on no
every
one.
fish gets caught in the net, bro. There's like 5 of them. They're like,
I just
yo,
feel like-
sorry, we're out.
I just feel like homeless. It sounds all eugenics. I feel like fucking Hitler when I tell people like, yo, these people shouldn't have kids. But sometimes I'm like, yo,
It's
for
true,
real though.
man. Some people shouldn't have.
It shouldn't.
It's easier to. You should have a license to have a kid instead
You
of getting
should.
a license to drive a car. You know what I mean? It's
A
crazy.
license to have a kid is pretty smart, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta pass like a psychological test, a
Yeah,
financial
bro.
test.
Yeah, man. Are you mentally stable? You have to pass a test to get a gun. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Give them a test to fucking have a kid, bro.
You can't even have a gun in Canada, huh? It's the most impossible thing to get.
You can. This guy has tons of guns.
Huh? Oh shit! I heard it.
No ARs though. No ARs though. You gotta. It's just hunting for hunting purposes technically.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
used to be able to get an AR, but all your shit's like clipped, your pins are clipped, and then like, but they.
There's no bunt. Was that thing bunt stalker or the?
No, they did a huge like ban on all these.
Yep.
firearms.
Oh, we all know. We all know. False flags. Oh
I
shit.
had heard it was very
They
difficult.
want our guns, bro.
I had heard it was very difficult out there to fucking own that, but you know, I mean,
Yeah, we can't open carry. You have to like tell the cops when you're going, leaving
Yeah.
the house with it. You know what I mean? Like it's.
and if you don't tell them, like, you get caught with it, then you get in trouble.
Yeah.
Wait up. If you want to take it from your homie's house to your house, you gotta tell the cop, like, hey, homie, I'm moving from this
Okay,
address to
Xavier,
this
I'm
address.
getting my gun and I'm leaving it. We're
No,
in
'cause
Canada.
you can only drive it to the drive. You can only take it to the shooting range. So they want to know when you're leaving and when you're going.
So
to
you
the
gotta
shooting
call
range.
in when you're going on the
Yeah,
shooting
'cause if
range?
they catch you-
That's wild,
bro.
dog.
Except when you're in Edmonton.
I would just hide it.
I was in Alberta.
Yeah, but
Edmonton,
you don't
they-
understand what's the punishment from hiding it? Like a felony, never have a gun again.
Who the fuck is gonna be like, oh, this person, like, unless you look like a fucking person that's a school shooter.
But that's
level.
certain parts, like in Alberta, the Texas of Canada. You can just like go to West Edmonton Mall, one of the biggest mall in Canada. There's a shooting range in there, and then you can go on a roller coaster after.
The biggest mall in Canada. I've always wanted to go there.
Yeah, it's in Edmonton.
Is it bigger
Is
than
that-
the one in
can-
America?
So you can,
I think it's
is that near Toronto or like
next
do I have to
that.
fly to another
Same
spot?
guy or same thing.
Same guy, because
Yeah.
Mall America's huge.
Where's that at? Is that near Toronto or like where's that
What?
at? Like Edmonton?
No, Edmonton's like Alberta, bro.
So it's a separate like state or
It's a
what?
4-hour drive. Province.
They're called
Oh,
provinces.
yeah.
Do you have eight,
Does
right?
that have an
How
airport?
Canadian are you, bro? I
He's
thought we
not.
talked
He don't.
about
Hey,
it.
wait, watch. I bet you I know
Provinces.
this. How many provinces is there?
Listen, bro, we're not here to discuss.
There's 8 or 7, and I'm almost sure there's 8.
Yo, Danny, how many provinces do we have, bro?
Damn, I know more about America than fucking the United States.
First of
I
all,
don't know, we got-
that would
I
Canada.
know more about America. I know a lot about a lot of shit.
Did you just
But you just said America. First of all, it's Canada.
Whatever. But I know more about.
Oh, I was like,
But it's 8. I'm sure it's 8.
We got like,
No, there's 10.
and the Northwest Territories. We got some provinces and then some territories.
Yeah, like
Okay, but there's 8 provinces.
that's where the
though.
Indian people are at. Like
There's
feathered
10?
Indian, though.
No, they're everywhere.
Oh, that might be wrong.
Don't they have them in a specific land? Like
They're everywhere, but they're like more on the west.
Well, the only reason I even know about this was because of the fucking trucker march
Trucker
out.
protest.
Yeah,
bro.
trucker
That shit was
protest.
sick.
That
Is
shit was
reservation
wild. Was that
dogs
far
like
from you guys?
That happened in Ottawa, so that was like a 6-hour drive from Toronto.
No, none of that happened in Toronto.
It went through
Drake
Toronto.
stopped it?
It went through Toronto.
Oh,
Nah,
did it?
man, to the convoy, bro. They tried to say
no,
there
we're
was a
having
bunch
two
of
fucking
Nazis.
things back to back. All right, so the things going on in Toronto. Like, where are they at? Are they fucking driving through Yorkdale?
No, they're driving through the 401, bro. People, and then you should see thousands of people on every overpass cheering them on. Every overpass they were going through, there was
And you
tons
went.
of people. Me and like 3 other comics, we took a bag of mushrooms
went
and we
too?
went out to Ottawa, bro. It was sick.
And you
And they were just doing they weren't being violent or nothing, right?
there
These
was
folks
no,
were just
yo,
chilling,
bro,
right?
They were actually feeding the homeless. They were doing free pizza all day for anyone that wanted to come. They had free coffee, free drinks, free water. They were taking care. There was actually, the police, there's actually like video of it, like them admitting they lied about shit. Crime was down for that whole month that they were there. You know what I mean? Like, it was sick, bro. I saw the most indigenous people I've ever seen in my life and the most white truckers I've ever seen in my life just chilling and living together. And you know how many Indian truckers there are? You know how many Indian people were there? Like my Indian.
How does that happen? Like an Indian trucker?
So
you
is
know
that
how
rare? Is Indian truckers rare?
No,
Fool, I
that's
seen a cop with
in Canada.
So that's like a Mexican lawnmower.
They have cops
like a
with
Mexican
turbans out
gardener?
there, bro.
Yeah, bro. There's Indians are like 50% of the truck drivers in Canada.
Oh,
They
So
have cops with turbans.
That's
out
your
there,
Mexican
dude.
gardeners. Like that's what you guys do out there. Like yo,
yeah,
that
bro, we transfer shit. and
dope.
We own
It's
businesses.
you guys make shit happen.
Yeah,
Like I
yeah,
mean,
yeah.
obviously
The
you guys,
Filipinos are
they
our
need
Mexicans.
you. Oh, are they? These on the Filipinos and the Mexicans out there?
I thought it was the Indians, but you know what I mean.
No, the Filipinos are the Mexicans
Yeah.
for sure.
Out there, you know what though?
What are we? What am I?
I don't even know.
But
what you are.
we're a fucking
I'm just
Mexican.
we're
Yeah,
a fucking
Mexican, yeah.
unicorn, bro.
Hey,
Oh,
Mexican.
you're Mexican, bro.
But there's just
Nah, bro,
like
we're
where the in the totem pole? Like am I like
You're,
out
You're
here
other.
in the
You're
middle?
other.
you're Latin. You're there.
You're other.
From El Salvador, maybe. I don't know.
So
you're
for
other.
once, I'm just a Salvadorian. I'm
Yeah,
Ecuadorian.
yeah,
I'm like what he's on is.
No, bro,
I'm
you're
just a Latin.
out there. You're other, bro. Like, cause out there, like you know how I hear the school district. Like, if we go to the school that I went out to here, and it says, oh, you do the census report. It says, I don't know, 40% black, 40% Hispanic, 10% white, and the rest percentage it would be other. And under that other, it would be like Arab, Indian, Asian. So like everything else, bro. So like that's where we fall under in Canada. We're like there with I don't know. You guys have a little bit of everything, bro. Like they're
everything.
the real melting pot. Like they're not like America, bro. And like the only people they treat like shit out there are fucking what is it? You know who are their black people? Fucking the natives with the natives with the fucking feathers.
Yeah, the indigenous, bro.
Yeah, that's who they treat the worst, bro.
Yeah.
Damn, the ones that actually should be treated the best.
Yeah, bro. Yeah,
That's fucked up. But
You guys didn't give them casinos?
hell
No,
no.
we didn't give them. No, they have.
That's
some
what we
casinos.
did to them. We were like, "Here's casinos. We're
Yeah,
good.
yeah, they have
Sorry,
casinos.
my bad. Like
Yeah,
y'all,
no, they
we
have
gave you
some
chicken
casinos.
pox, but it's cool."
No, man, it's fucked.
Smallpox.
At the fucking trucker protest, there was tons of them, man. They were like, yeah, fuck yeah, let's take this shit back. But then, they shut it down.
Did you remember the Dakota pipeline?
Who's that?
The Dakota pipeline doesn't exist to them, bro.
But I was asking,
all I
did
know
you
is-
remember? No, that
It
was
was
a
a
worldwide
fucking issue.
thing.
It
But that was a worldwide thing. There was a lot of indigenous
the
people.
convoy was a worldwide thing. The Dakota pipeline was like something out here.
Okay, I remember that.
Oh
but-
yeah, fuck you! It's pretty worldwide when you remember that.
okay,
Dakota
okay.
pipeline was a big
I
thing,
thought you
dog.
meant- I thought you
All the
meant-
indigenous people went out there in support of these fucking thing because the water was gonna be contaminated.
I thought you meant Lakota. Remember that commercial?
Oh, Lakota. Yeah, no. You remember the Dakota water
yeah,
pipeline
yeah,
when they were
yeah.
fucking hurting the indigenous
Yeah, yeah,
people that were just standing for the rights of their water?
Yeah. I remember that.
Yeah.
See you later, Hitler.
Later, Hibbler. But
You're gonna have to
yeah,
buzz him out?
fucking. I explained to him how to get
Okay.
out, so we'll see if we can. But
Yeah, man, they were
so
they got fucked up.
yeah, because I was asking, I was like, did you know? I mean, what's funny is like, I'm like, do you know the Native Americans? Because I don't know no Native Americans. There's none here.
Oh, like
Hey,
friends? I have some friends that are native, yeah.
John Redcorn. Hey, is fucking Reservation Dogs like the most popular show out there? You ever see? Do you guys have that? It's like this show about Native Americans.
No, what's it called?
Reservation Dogs.
No, I've never
Yeah,
seen it.
it's fucking crazy. It's
The Cartoon Network show?
no, bro. It's like a real life fucking series. It's,
Oh,
it's on
really?
Hulu. Yeah, it's on Hulu, and it's like about Native Americans. I would have thought like, cause I don't know. Canada has you guys have a lot of fossils out there too, man. Ironically, you know.
Alberta, yeah.
But like that's crazy to me. I was like, they find a lot of shit out there, bro. Like they're natural. I didn't go to the Natural History Museum. I do want to go out there. The Natural History, is it badass out there?
I don't know. I haven't been to it either. I should
Really?
go too, bro. I should go.
I would have thought you would have been out there.
I'm lazy, bro. I just smoke weed and
You guys have theme parks?
pretend I know everything.
There was one that Jason wanted to go to, but he's like, it's too far.
Wonderland.
Yeah?
Yeah, bro. We'll go to Wonderland.
Is it dope?
Buddy, it's,
so-
it's like a mini Six Flags.
No. So you talked about like you're lazy, you're a stoner, right? I mean, obviously, so are we.
Well, this fool
And
lost.
the reason
this,
I don't live in Canada or anywhere in the
this fool
snow is
used to
because
be
I don't
as
want to
big as
pile
me,
snow.
dog. He's not lazy, dog. This is
I
not.
mean,
This
Like,
fool's
is
not
that
lazy.
is that Mando thing where you just learn how to do as kids? It's
What
like
do you mean?
like the snow where you gotta fucking move the snow out of the driveway.
You just shovel, bro. You'll figure it out. Once it snows.
But you have to. You see, as a guy that's never lived in the snow, I'm a lazy motherfucker. Where I already make it to work not having to shovel.
You want to
snow.
fucking leave, right?
Like I can't understand how that's
Don't
Mando. How
worry.
you can't tell your boss like, hey, I'm late. Why? There was snow in the
Your
driveway.
your dad will do it until he hits you, bro. Your dad will do it, and then he'll make you do it eventually, bro. And then if you're rich, you'll get a snowblower, bro.
Oh, those shits are.
Yeah, you just walk and it will just blow snow everywhere else but your driveway, bro.
Take the opposite of a cocaine fucking thing. Just blow
Cause you don't
out.
understand. That would be my typical excuse of why I'm late to work. There was
You've
snow
never
there.
seen the snow?
It took me 2.5 hours to dig my car out. A huge snowstorm came and the whole thing was covered in snow. It took me 2.5
Yeah,
hours.
We just had a snowstorm that was bad like that.
I told
Dude,
you.
and everyone's got.
I told
If
you.
your car's outside, my car was inside. This guy's car was outside.
I fucking told you, Xavier. But yeah, no, that's. I mean, I didn't snow when I was out there. I think I went like during the best part where like people were actually.
Yeah, Jason's not stupid.
Summertime, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta come see the snow. Go to Vancouver. Go skiing somewhere, bro. Go to Alberta.
Isn't that where the fools from Dumb and Dumber?
But I don't know. Yeah, you don't want to be cold, bro. There's no reason to be cold.
I don't like that. I don't.
I prefer the cold over the hot.
It's because you're still a big boy. I used to be like you too, bro.
Yeah.
Now I prefer the hot.
As a skinny fool,
Yeah?
as
Yeah,
a skinny
bro.
fool,
Yeah.
I love
so
Vegas.
Yeah, bro.
Because you dropped a lot of weight,
I
dog.
dropped 80 pounds, bro.
Wow,
yeah.
congrats.
This
Yeah,
fool.
congrats.
man.
He
Thanks,
was
bro.
like as
How'd
big
you
as
do
me,
it as
dog.
a stoner?
I just started. It was before I turned 30. I'm like, I don't want to be fat anymore. So my boy, who worked the door at the comedy club, was an MMA fighter. So he just personally trained me, and then I just ate healthy, bro. And I just worked out every day.
You still doing it? Or you kind
I'm not. I'm
you,
not
you
doing
laid
as
back
much
a
as
little
I
bit?
should be. Like me and this guy were working out. This guy's a fucking machine. I was working out with him in Australia, but for the last week we've been like kind of lazy, eating like shit. I gotta get back in it. But I do pretty good.
Did you do any MMA like jujitsu or anything? Or
We did Muay Thai at the beginning, like skipping and shit, and like some of the moves. It's just a lot of sweating, right? So that's why I did it. But I stopped doing it. But the best is like, man, I just like I was saying, I used to love the cold too, bro, because I was fat. It just feels better because you're sweating all the time. But now that I'm skinny, I love the hot. I hate the
Oh, I
cold.
love
bro.
Vegas. People talk to me and shit all the time. Like Vegas is the best. Well,
Yeah,
first of
Vegas is
all, the AC's on. Like the only time it sucks is when you're outside, and that's only when your shirt's off. The bitches are fucking in bikinis. Why not be outside? What the fuck?
How long did it take you to initially be like, oh, I've lost 80 pounds?
Like almost a year and a half.
Damn, that's a long time.
Yeah. It just takes time, bro. But it's worth it, bro. You can do it, man. I believe in you.
He's been doing good. He's fucking meal prepping, leaving me all his Bart's barbecue, which I love.
I know.
Stay on that diet. He's
Bro,
on.
they
Stay
get-
on that
they get-
diet,
they
bro.
get-
This
they
will
get
leave me.
barbecue
Yeah.
catered, like here's so much time. I gotta sit there and eat his bitch ass meal prep.
And then this fool leaves it to me because he's not an asshole. He's like, I know my skinny homie over there, single, always wants the
I'm over here
leftovers.
get fat, Xavier, get fat, so you can know what it's like.
Well, you can eat that once in a while. Just if you're gonna eat that, bro, make it an extra workout.
Yeah.
And that's why he switched his high and hungry to like a season thing because he's like, bro, I can't be eating
Yeah,
like
that's
that
I couldn't do that
every
like
week.
every fucking
I'm excited. What's that place we're going to?
low key burritos. Yeah. See, look, she knows.
You been there, Kate?
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn.
Oh, I'm so excited.
They were pulling up. They do like different locations.
Cool.
So I always go to the one in downtown, not too far from here. I think it's still on Broadway. It's like an empty parking lot.
You're missing out. He's doing the accelerator burger.
What's that? What's the accelerator burger?
So like I have a co-host and we're gonna go as a crew to Knott's Berry Farm, and they have this boysenberry thing, right? It's a boysenberry festival, so they have all these boysenberry inspired like dishes. And this is burger that came out for summer that's like the size of a fucking plate. So it's just like more like for like the shock value. Type shit. Yeah, but it's like, yeah, we're gonna cut it into fours and review it type shit.
Damn. Yeah, there's boysenberries in this burger?
Yeah, you can get some on here.
Oh,
So
really?
like, yeah, like that actual berry is like an American thing. Like, or I guess it's a Knott's Berry Farm thing. I mean, you guys have like, I remember going to like out there the Canadian candy store. Like, man, I fucking got so much candy out there, bro.
You guys got the candy, bro.
No, what do you mean? I went out there and spent so much money. I was like, you guys got so much chocolates.
You know how many businesses are run in Toronto right now that just focus on rare snacks, but it's just snacks coming from here?
Man, fuck you guys. We buy snacks that are rare from you guys.
That's hilarious.
Like we buy Fantas are from Canada, and they're not even like it's not even that exotic. You just find a homie that lives in Canada, ships it to you,
That's what we do
and
with
then
our
resell it for like double the price. Yeah,
man.
I love how people think like shit's exotic. It's not really exotic. You just
bro.
because to me exotic means rare, as in
It's
like
just not common.
yeah. To me exotic is rare. It's not common. But if I can just go to any fucking store in Canada and get it, to me that's not considered exotic or rare.
Like, bro, you guys said, you just told me banana backwoods here are $8 for a pack. You could sell for $50 a pack in Canada.
The packs that I took from Canada, the port and all shit, I posted it up 2 days before I left. I was like, I sent it to my secret menu people. I was like, yo, I'm in Canada. I'm getting backwoods. What's up? I was like, who wants some? And I took like a bunch. And I did get told by TSA, they're like, go, what is this? And I was like, they're like tobacco things. I was like, and they were like, well, why do you need so much? And I'm like, well, this is what I do. You know what I mean? I kind of showed them, and that kind of helped me get away with it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They didn't throw him away. I was like, please don't throw him away. Yeah. It was this cool black dude. I know he smoked backwoods. Yeah. I wanted to be like, I'll give you a pack. But like, I know if I would have done that, he would have had to take them away.
Bro, in Canada, we hate the Canadian backwoods, bro.
Why? They were fucking good. You guys got that fucking...
No, man. They used to be port. Like, all those things are just the original. We had original backwoods, but then Canada passed a law where you can't advertise to children. Yep. So they had to change all the flavors. So that was just honeyberry. It's port.
You guys had the vanilla one, though.
That's not from Canada. That's coming from...
You can't have anything... No flavors, dog. It has to be straight tobacco.
How come I was able to get it out there, then?
Come on, dog.
We sell them. No, but they call them alcohol flavors. That way they're not advertising to children, but... That's what port is, just honeyberry.
Yeah, it's here in LA too. You can go to some places and they'll tell you like, hey, you have any grape swishers? I'm like, no, we can't do grape.
Yeah, it's fucking stupid.
Straight tobacco flavor because the kids. Yeah, because for some reason the kids want a grape thing. Like it's just so stupid.
Kids are stupid, huh?
Kids are dumb, bro.
Like yeah, bro. Like it's.
So that tells me you don't
kids
have
are
any.
dumb, man.
That tells me you don't have any.
Globe and shit. You know what I mean?
Believing in the globe and shit.
Yeah, kids are stupid. Believing in the globe.
I want to be an astronaut. What a fucking
They're
idiot.
not smart enough to know they're being lied to. How stupid are you, bro?
Idiot.
It's flat, idiot.
Can you imagine go to school and be like,
they know their shit, dog. That's why I tell you. Like that's the worst. That's the worst. Best part about it is that they're speaking facts. So when you're sitting there, you're like, oh, fucker.
What would happen?
But also, I know nothing about. Like I don't know science. You know what I mean? I can't argue. He's obviously read more than I have about it.
I mean, he's got a doc. That's what I mean. I'm not one like
two.
Two.
So what would happen
in Spanish?
If you were to do that in Canada?
What?
Like if you were to have like your own show in like let's just say you have a little studio, you're in that little shopping.
It's not that bad, Ezone. It's not that bad. It's not fucking
Jason
Germany.
told me you just can't go up there and say certain. If you say something anti-government in like a comedy club, somebody could record it and you could get some deep shit because you technically don't have freedom of speech.
No, we don't have freedom of speech.
So that's what I'm saying. You can still get in trouble for your words.
It's not mostly government. It's I mean, I might be wrong.
The internet's being regulated.
Yeah.
And
but I don't think it's mostly government. I think the people that are getting in trouble is like when you make fun of someone's kids. Like, wasn't a comic that was called someone a retard or something like that?
Fun of a retarded kid.
Yeah, and they got sued, and he was the first one that got hit hard. And that was the point of like I mean,
you know what's crazy? You know, speaking of retarded people, you know who I seen? We saw this guy on Hollywood Boulevard.
Oh, that fucking
These Nuts guy.
Yeah,
he's just walking around trying to get $5 to take a picture with them, and he's just going these nuts, just screaming it out at people.
Hey,
I'm like, bro,
that's crazy. That like,
see, if you don't have talent to sustain what you have, bro, you just end up barking.
Yeah, you end up boosting.
This guy's on the street next to Spider-Man trying to get a picture.
I saw that. I was like, and I'm just like, yo, this is fucking wild. That, like, that's
bro.
like.
You took a video of it?
Yeah, I was like, yeah. The fucking Deadpool tried to like, hey, you want to take a picture with me? I'm like, nah, get out of the way, bro. I see these nuts.
I want to see these nuts. No, well, I mean, Izon, you remember, right? You met the guy, the Jesus guy that used to be at the comedy store.
Oh yeah, the one that died.
He passed away.
He
That
didn't-
was his life. Like we
Hey,
were cool with
hey,
this guy.
X,
And we understood that was his
he
life.
He did not come back in 3 days.
What happened?
His drugs had fentanyl.
Who was this guy?
All right, so like, what is it? All right,
Hollywood Jesus,
at the
no?
comedy store.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Hollywood
so there's
Jesus.
the comedy store.
Yeah.
Everybody, it's known as a hub. People go and kick it in the front a lot in the bar, and we were going heavy during this time. We were all just going to party and just do coke and watch a friend do comedy. And this is before I was even doing comedy. I was just hanging out there with Rouse and all of them. And there was this dude who dressed up like Jesus, and he looked like him, who would walk around all Hollywood Boulevard, and people knew him as Hollywood Jesus, and shake his hand and fucking like take pictures with him, and people would just buy him stuff and just treat him like kind of like Jesus. Yeah, dude, and he would sleep on the street and dress like Jesus, and people that were on drugs like swore they were like, yo, I saw Jesus last night, like an epiphany. And this dude was just like I don't know if he was crazy or not, and one day he just died.
Damn.
I think it was what was it, an OD? I'm gonna look this shit up right
I
now.
don't know, but for sure.
God's crack.
God's crack.
Had to be powerful. Took out Jesus, bro.
Like, that's crazy. The Google computer is like Hollywood Jesus died. His name was Kevin Short. He died in 2017. That's crazy. Yeah, this is what he used to look like, bro.
Cool people though. He was cool.
He was cool. He
was
drank
cool.
Hennessy with me one
Yeah,
time.
he was cool people.
There's a lot of
This guy.
Oh, man.
Doesn't he look like fucking Jesus,
he looks
bro?
like Jesus.
Or whatever Jesus is supposed to fucking look like.
Bro, Hollywood's
well-
a sad place, man.
I mean, yeah, it's a sad place.
I would be
Fucking
freaked
out
out,
of
bro.
trip,
Like you know, like honestly, if this dude was still around, bro, I would play the meanest prank, bro. Like I would walk into a family event.
With him?
Yeah, like I'd be like, look, dude, no matter what, stick to the show. I'd be like, look, I've come back. People don't believe me. You know what I mean? Like it's just bring him to like a family event, like on Easter, and be like, look, who I found.
I mean,
I picked him up. I was like on Skid Row. Nobody believed it was him.
I mean,
Mexican people believe that Jesus is white, or do they believe that he's Arab?
Have you seen that? Look at his fucking thing,
White.
bro.
White.
Look at his fucking necklace. Look at his necklace, bro. The fucking
he looks real white right there, dog.
Jesus didn't go Allahu Akbar. Yeah.
Looks real white.
Jesus
dog.
said, "I forgive
I
you,
can't
my
even
son."
see his eyes, but I know they're blue.
That's hilarious. Jesus probably looked like me, bro.
Yeah,
No, but you're right. If I was that guy on
You
Easter,
want
on
me to
Easter, on
believe that
Easter,
Jesus looked like Mo from Crapper Kings?
No.
Like,
no,
you
but
know?
if I was that Jesus dude, the Hollywood Jesus, Easter would be my biggest day. I would just randomly show up like mid mass
in an Easter Hummer.
at a church and just be like, I'm back. During mass, dog. During mass, I wonder how many people would be like, "What's the fuck?"
Every year, a new church. They don't know which church is
They
gonna
don't know.
come to.
They don't know what church I'm
Everybody goes
coming
to
out.
church, but it's like, it could be us this year.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would be that guy where I would just walk in and I'd have birds and everything. I have the dove guy there so he can throw the doves inside the church and
A
everything.
fucking eggmobile.
Yes, bro. I'll make it my thing and it would go so viral because
Yo,
like,
you walk
Jesus
in on
showed
top
up.
of a rabbit, like a big ass rabbit, and just be like, "Yo, what's up?"
You show up with wine and shit because you know you make that shit come back.
Water bottle in one hand, a fucking bottle of wine in the other hand.
Bottle service,
Oh,
but
that
it's
fool
wine.
slept on that, dude. That would have gone viral.
Oh my god.
It would gone crazy, dude. Especially one of those like you know
If you-
those real big churches.
Did you go? Hold on, Nitty. You go. So is your family traditionally Indian?
Yeah, we're Hindu.
So you believe in the okay? So the Indian, like it's traditionally like Hindu.
Yeah.
So is that like Krishna and stuff?
Yeah. I'm not a Hindu now, but I mean,
So
that's what I was
the
raised
Krishna
as.
thing is like the whole 300 and something deities and whatever. Like it's a lot of them, right?
Yeah, we got a lot of them, bro. We'll fuck you guys up.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that's my thing. Like, we got one god, they got like 10
Yeah,
of these
we got-
motherfuckers.
No,
dog.
it's
Yeah,
not
man.
10, bro. It's like a gang, bro. It's like
bro.
yeah, it's like the Matrix. You know the agents.
Yeah, man. We're behind you. We're all around you. Mr. Anderson. That's us, bro.
Yeah, just everywhere.
Jesus Christ.
Is it, I mean, have you like when you get married, are you gonna have one of those like the office type marriages?
Nah, I don't know, man. My sister did. My brother did. I don't know if I am. I'm not.
You gotta get all dollar mended out.
I know. I think I'm just gonna like, yo. If I could, bro, I just fucking elope. fucking get out of there and don't
I'll
do
do it the
anything,
Mexican
bro.
way.
Yeah,
just fucking get her pregnant first and say, well,
yeah,
now she's
yeah,
gotta stay.
exactly, right.
Yeah.
Just get fucking married, bro. I don't want a big party.
Really, I would have. Like Indian weddings, like way more like the Mexican.
Yeah, but then you
weddings,
gotta
bro,
drop like it's so much. I don't want to spend that much money, bro. You know what I
how
mean?
expensive is that?
It's just a lot of people, bro. We're like you guys. We have too much cousins.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, why? Like, why do our grandparents fuck so much? You know
No
what I mean?
TVs, dog.
No TV.
They thought the fucking Earth was round.
That also
just
makes me
fucking all day,
that
dog.
makes me believe like, yo, you fools didn't work as hard as you say you did. Like, you guys had way more too much time to fuck. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro. Well, there's
like a baby
well,
year,
there's
bro.
how many? There's
No, I'm
like
not
a
gonna
billion
lie. I'm
people
not
in
gonna
India.
lie. If the chicks I fucked in were on birth control, I think I'd have that many little fuckers going around. I think it has more. I think it has more to do with birth control and
Yeah,
condoms.
maybe. And also, I don't know. There's a billion people. There's a billion of them.
He's on.
Like-
Imagine if every chick you boned wasn't on birth control or didn't have condoms.
Oh, dude, please.
How
don't say
many?
that. Please don't say that.
How many, dog?
I would have a lot of.
Then you
kids.
guys would be like Chinese people. They're
I'd-
everywhere.
I would be like
Genghis
DMX,
Kong,
bro.
dog, over here.
He's fucking. They infiltrated, bro.
Yeah, that's like the Chinese way.
Bro,
of,
when
like,
I was in
dominating,
Australia,
bro.
there was Chinese people everywhere. More Chinese people than I've ever seen in my life.
Really?
Yeah, bro.
So they go there too. I was tripping.
They're
out.
everywhere, bro.
They go everywhere,
Dude,
bro. They go
they are
everywhere.
everywhere. They run the world. They already won.
I was tripping out.
They already won. They already won.
I was tripping out on how many Chinese people there were in Canada. Like when I was out there, I was like, "Yo, look at this. This looks
Bro,
like,
then go to Vancouver and then.
this looks like where you fight in Street Fighter." You know what I mean?
Bro,
Like,
they're everywhere, man. They're everywhere. You go to an Italian restaurant, but it's owned by Chinese people.
Damn.
that's wild. You think that one day they're just gonna give a frequency and they're all gonna wake up? and
They
like,
already
go to
are,
America?
bro. They already are, man. The Chinese one guy. Yeah, it's a Canadian show. I live right near the
fuck
actual
is that?
convenience.
It's an Asian show from Canada.
Well, they're taking. There's not even enough Canadian shows, and they got Chinese shows. Korean.
It's a Korean.
Yeah,
Canadian
fools supposed to get
show.
angry when you confuse them, bro.
Yeah, and North Korean. Are they were they North Korean?
Yeah, that guy.
Dude, man, just think about
Shang-Chi.
it, bro. Like at the end of the day, but 10 years from now, the whole world is gonna be on some Mortal Kombat shit. You know what I mean? Like,
No way, bro. Come on, see, that's why they're gonna win.
Bro,
You're gonna
he
be on
just made
Team
this
America,
butter.
bro. You're wearing an America shirt. You're gonna say that shit, dog? Can you be un-American for fucking once?
okay,
Yeah, look how I'm the most American person here and said, fuck no, dog. Ain't no way China taking over, dog. God damn it, dog. We put
brought
so
up a
much
good-
money in the military.
he brought up
We
a very
winning.
good point.
We winning, dog. I'm Mexican and you guys winning.
Bro, you know
China ain't winning,
You
though.
want to hear a conspiracy theory? China has like, but just think about it. There's Chinese people in every part of the world, but there's hardly any other race in China.
And those motherfuckers speak what?
Chinese.
English.
Mandalorian.
Guarantee you most Chinese people speak English. They know what language
You've
fucking moves.
you've heard a Chinese person speak English, and you're gonna tell me most of
I
them
said
speak
they
English?
speak
Yeah,
Mandalorian.
that. All of them speak English. Motherfuckers know what language fucking moves the
Bro,
world.
that's just funny. I just said, I was like, hey, yo, what do Chinese people speak Mandalorian?
Mandalorian?
That's Star
Mandarin, you
Wars.
fucking racist motherfucker.
I was like, yeah, they speak Mandalorian, right?
You guys are fucked.
I don't know, bro. Like, it almost makes you feel like, man, like,
Bro, come on, bro. Come on, man.
you know
can
what,
go
though?
to
I
any
feel like
small town, there'll be one Chinese
I
restaurant.
feel like America has the plan, though, at the end of the day. Like, America's like, listen, I know we're outnumbered, and if they ever were to pop it off, self-destruct is going down. Like, you know what I mean? They'll be like, we'd rather...
China already bought America, bro. They bought everybody.
Oh, yeah, all those buildings downtown, they're all owned by Chinese.
Oh,
No,
Black
all
Rock.
those fucking
Yeah,
buildings.
that
though,
Black Rock.
Every single
Bro.
skyscraper, like I've looked this up, every single skyscraper that you motherfuckers come out here to see in downtown LA is fucking owned by the Chinese.
Yeah, bro. What are you gonna do? Just enjoy their food, I guess. You know what I mean? It's good.
It's not even that good. Orange chicken's horrible.
No, but no, hold on. Don't be talking shit about orange chicken, bro.
For real? That's what you're gonna defend?
What do you want? What do you like, Kung Pao?
When did you come here from Mexico?
Huh?
When did you come here from Mexico?
When I was 3.
Oh, when you're 3. Oh, so what's that? Give this guy his fucking passport.
Thank
What the
you.
fuck?
Fucking
What the
Canadians.
fuck?
Can you tell these
What the
motherfuckers, dog?
fuck?
Can you let
You're
them
still
know?
not completely legal, bro?
I'm cool.
Oh,
no,
man.
I'm not fucking up.
That's
my
fucked, dude.
my back ain't that wet. Like it's a little damp. It's a little damp. It could use a little. It could use one more fucking
I was
dry.
like,
It could
okay,
use
I
one
was
more
like-
towel dry.
I was like,
That
all
is
right.
that is kind of fucking weird though. Like I'm thinking about it. He's like, Natish, you're right. Whatever you gonna do about it? Yeah.
Yeah, bro. What are you gonna do,
Yeah,
bro?
like I'm thinking about it. I was like, I hope they bring Pokemon as a nationwide thing.
Bro, they already did, man.
I'd
They
be
already
happy
won
with
with
that.
that. That was the start, bro.
That was the start.
Man. You watch that South Park episode?
Some Pokemon.
Pokemon.
They got me though. Like they fucking did, bro. Like I fucking love to that shit. I don't like any other anime, but they got me with that one.
Pokemon?
Yes,
Yeah,
they
me
got
too, bro. I was like, Pikachu. One day I will have Pikachu.
Isn't that the coolest idea? Though?
Yeah,
It makes
fucking
like
idiot.
honestly, if Pikachu was real, I would not give a shit about my dog. I would be like, listen, dude, you can't do thunder, dude.
I'd be like, I'd choose a Charmander. Who the fuck would choose a Pikachu, bro?
Yeah, I have a Charmander. I have it tatted.
Hey, actually, that's one thing that I
he
noticed.
can help you grow weed.
Yo, that is one thing that I noticed when you told me, like, yo, Jason said that you and him would be really alike. I mean, obviously, he smokes a lot of weed because he's smoking backwoods, and I saw you have a little Simpsons tattoo.
Got lots of Simpson tattoos.
Oh, see, like that. That's
Mr.
like I
Burns
looked
doing
over and I was like,
excellent.
oh, is that Ezon's hand?
Yeah,
It's like they both got some tattoos. I looked over, I was like, is that Ezon's hand?
Look,
Yeah,
and that's
bro.
what my cat looks like too. But it's a tuxedo cat, right? Is
No, my cat's, that's just like a cartoonish version
Oh.
of my cat.
that a tuxedo though? What kind of cat is yours?
Calico.
Gray one?
White and gray.
White and gray, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a tuxedo I rescued.
I got 2 cats and I got a puppy. I got a Pomeranian Husky.
Oh man, that's cute.
Yeah, it's like 10 pounds. It's fucking sick.
Dude, cats are just like nature's comics.
They're just chilling. They're like, fuck you.
Yeah, like they're like it's just I'm like, yo man, I was like, you guys are like the
Yeah, my
mind.
cat's like, you want to know about China? Let me tell you about China.
Yeah. 5:30 in the morning, bitch. This is what China's about.
Meow.
Waking you up with the fucking little purrs. Like making them dance. Making a cat dance is the best thing.
Want Danny to come hop in the seat real quick?
Yeah, hop in the seat. Introduce yourself.
Did you guys know about MLK Ultra's? Oh, you're Canadian. I don't know.
I know all about acid.
the cats.
They did what?
So they would put speakers
Guys.
in like cats.
Danny Marnell.
Speakers and cat. Hold on. By the way,
Chilling. What's going on?
hold on. This is the dude you mentioned earlier.
Danny Martinello. He's not on camera yet.
I'm not on camera.
No, he is
This
now.
is my voice, though.
Tell him
Where?
what you
Is
just
this
won,
one?
bro. Tell him what
What?
you just won.
Hi, I just won the Seattle International Comedy Contest, but not just. It happened in November. And then we just came back from Australia touring out there doing the Melbourne Comedy Festival.
Damn, there you go. We got some fucking international people. Today, bro.
We got out of town.
And we did a day in Fiji. Yo, you ever heard of Fiji? You know what do you know about
Yeah,
Fiji?
the water, bro.
What do you know about Fiji? The people.
Most beautiful sunset.
They're like
It was
Tongan,
nice.
right?
They're like Indian natives, bro. My Indian.
Oh, Indian native. So it's like No, I'm going to Chicago. He's doing comedy.
Oh, you do stand up too? Yeah. Oh, no.